Hi, Miss Mary. My name is Lorie Blair. I'm running to be the next city council member for District 8. I just stopped by to just take a minute to introduce myself. So, Miss Armstrong, tell me about your community. Tell me about your neighborhood. Tell me what it is you like the best.
We have a very quiet neighborhood, and a lot of older people that have been here. I've been here 40 years, so most of the people have been here a long time, and we have an influx of Hispanic who we trying to welcome and integrate into our neighborhood, but they seem to be shy. They will walk by and don't speak. So I approached the lady and told her that we're friendly and we welcome you to
The neighborhood.
them. Yeah, and so I had lady, my daughter had a part in the new park downtown, and I know you're familiar with that. And it's in, I guess it's in West Dallas, was this that way. But it's going to be a beautiful
Beautiful park.
Clyde Warren Park,
Yes.
and it's huge and beautiful. And a lot of Hispanics live in the area, so I invited them to come out and see what. And it was a beautiful ceremony. So I just want them to feel relaxed and like this is their home now. So you got to participate in the
Community.
things that are going on in the neighborhood. And I'm not the president anymore, but I go and tell them, what's going on, and we'd love to have you.
Miss Armstrong, you remember when there was a warehouse that was trying to be built next to Friendship West?
Excuse me, repeat that. You know I'm hard to hear.
Miss Armstrong, you remember when there was a warehouse that wanted to be built next to Friendship West?
Yeah, it was a trucking company.
Yes, and you remember how we led the charge and I ignited the community to make sure that we got a safe and environmentally clean neighborhood to continue to live in.
Yes,
That was a good thing, wasn't it?
it was a very good thing. There are so many good things that we need in the neighborhood. One thing is that when something goes out, they need to be readily fixing. And one thing that worries me are the trees on the main streets. Because the trees on the main streets, when the weather comes, they fall and the power goes. And it goes for some time. So I think that's one of the issues that needs to be addressed. And another one is they need to do something at Polk and Kernwood because the people don't recognize the light. They just run right through.
I remember when we put that light in at Polk and Kernwood, you were one of the people who advocated for that light because of all the accidents and people running into the house that was right there on Polk and Kernwood, correct? Now that you have been the advocate, you have now given the torch to me, and I will continue to be an advocate just like you have been for your community. Thank you, Miss Armstrong, for your time.
Well, if I can do anything toward the light, because it's really dangerous, one day, the people that I asked to come out and view that place where the light is said there wasn't enough traffic. I said, the next time you come, let me sit with you. They wouldn't let me do that, so what I did, I alerted the people on the corner. When they have an accident, call me. I was there with the pictures, and they couldn't deny it then. So you have to do something drastic to get something very badly needed.
You remember when there was the traffic was really bad on Hampton and Wheatland where Raising Cane was, and how we fought to get the lighting mechanisms changed so that the traffic would be a streamlined traffic instead of it bottlenecking at Kernwood and Chrysalis?
Yeah, I do. And unfortunately, we lost one of our firemen to somebody ran the red light and killed him. So it was very important for us to make sure that change was made there.
I see your daughter. Hey, Chef Cassandra, how are you?
I see your daughter. Hey there.
How's it going?
Congratulations, young lady. We are so happy and proud of you.
Oh, thank you. I'm a little sweaty.
Oh, that's all right.
I was just spending some time with your mother today.
Miss Community, the elder Miss Community.
Yeah, the elder Miss Community.
Yeah.
Well, you have 2 generations of community.
Yes, how about that?
No, 3.
All right, okay.
Okay.
Count me in.
So we were talking about how we bought the warehouse at Friendship that was going to
Yes.
be. You know,
Yes.
you do know that today there's a plan to build a mixed-use development that would include senior housing.
Oh, I didn't know I had not heard.
Yes, today we're in the plans of putting a mixed-use development where once before a warehouse was planned to
Well,
be. See what happens when we get community involvement?
and when we come together,
Yeah.
that's the most important thing, right?
Yes, did you know down the street on Kernwood in Mirage Canyon, there's that development that they're
I wondered. So what is it proposing to do?
12 townhomes.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
12 townhomes right there at the corner of Kernwood and Mirage Canyon.
Well, I don't know if we want that, do we?
Well, there is a process, and the process is that it has to be a hearing at City Planning Commission. You can be afforded the opportunity to speak up,
To voice our opinion.
to voice your opinion. That's the process, and that's the policy we follow in order to speak up as to what we do want and what
Sure.
we don't want within
in
our community.
Yes, yes.
So
I got it.
I will keep you informed.
Please do, so we can spread the word, because I'm not quite sure that's something that we want in our seasoned neighborhood that we've had for over 50 years now. And counting, you know, Polk was a 2-lane dirt road when we had this house built.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah, so that goes back way back.
Oh, so you've seen a lot of
A
development.
lot of development,
And
a lot of changes. That has been all for the better here, you know, as a resident of the Garywood Association. And so I think it's just really good that we have someone like yourself in the community that's familiar with what we want, and that's so important, and what we need that's equally important in our community.
I so thank you for your time.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Ms. Blair, before you go, I would like to, I'm not sure right now if it's been corrected, but my neighbor here that drives this white car has a young son that goes to Birdie. He says they don't have a crossing guard there. I think that's not good, and so he rushes to go pick up his son every day because they don't have it. So it may have been corrected because I haven't spoken to him. Well, I spoke to him today. We always meet at the mailbox. But anyway, please check on that. And
I will definitely.
And see if there's anything that I could do, you know, to help make that a reality.
Besides being a crossing guard? Are you throwing your hat in the ring?
I'm sorry.
I said, are you throwing your hat in the ring?
To
as
be
a-
the next
Well,
crossing guard.
Yeah.
You know what? This is my garden hairdo.
So that
I'm
look, so
working-
that's her status. She's a
Uh-huh,
gardener now.
Uh-huh. And that's her hairdo for the
Yeah,
garden.
that's right.
I was working in my garden. So when I get thirsty, I run inside, get a sip of water, and then I come and see if there's any commotion. And she was still going to the hospital when I went out to start to work. So I came to see if she was in because the door was open. And I
Uh-huh.
figured, you know, that she was here. So then she comes out and leaves her coffee cup here.
So it's very important that you are here and you're out in the community and you're able to hear our concerns and our voices, and we support you to take those back and be a pillar in our community as though Tanel Atkins has been for the last 16, 17, 18 years, I forget, but a long time. And so we welcome that. And
Well-
we look forward for you continuing that path.
I have been your volunteer
Yeah.
for 12 years
Yes.
and for 6 years as your city planning commissioner.
Yes.
The work that we started is the work that we will continue
Well, that is awesome.
with the partnership with community
Sure.
and neighbors like you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, we look forward to that. Wonderful.
And before you go, I'd like to ask you another question. I want to know, is it possible that we could have a park that was kid-friendly? I saw in one of the areas north where they had built a park where they had musical instruments that they could play. I presented this to one of the ladies that was over there at Friendship West, and it went,
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
and because you know why?
Why?
Football. They wanted another football field, and the city gave us some land right across the street from Friendship West that we could have done.
Yeah, well, she just spoke about how they've transitioned that into another thought, and it's going to be another community project that's not that, the football field. So we look forward to the changes that are going to be made in the community and to be able to have it useful. So as a thing that perhaps we can add is some activity for the children in the park.
And that would be a wonderful ideal, especially since this community is now revitalizing
Yes.
and reinvigorating with
Uh-huh.
new life
That's
with
right.
with
Yeah,
the younger
uh-huh.
generation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, that's great. Well, we wish you well.
I wish you well too. Thank you.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.